Conference Championship Week, Season 4 Bowling Green Dynasty. This seriously could be the last episode of the season at this point. We're getting close. It's either going to be this one. If I make next episode a one episode, maybe to just make it so that way it's not obvious that I won or lost. Maybe. We'll see. But we have anywhere between this and 3 more episodes left of this season. So, gotta enjoy this team while we got him. But you may be wondering why I'm at this screen instead of the usual main screen. Because I'm already at Conference Championship Week and I don't want to spoil it. Although I know who we're playing, but just for the sake of thickening the plot, you know. But yeah, we will be playing, drumroll please, Colorado. It's Colorado in the Big 12 Championship instead of, I kind of expected it to be Texas Tech, to be honest. But I guess us beating them probably launched Colorado over them because they only had one conference loss. If we look at conference standings, I'm blocking Bowling Green, but you guys know we're on top. Yeah, it's us, Colorado was 7-1, and then Texas Tech and TCU were 6-2. Texas Tech finishes unranked. That's interesting. Okay. I mean, they were like ranked 20th, and then we were the last game of their season, and we smoked them. So I guess that's not too surprising. But yeah, I mean, you can just tell by scrolling through overalls here. If I've said it once, I've said it a million times. The only other team that's kind of close to us overall-wise is Arizona State, and they finished 500. 3-5 in conference play. I think it's time. Whether we win or lose, I think it's time. But hopefully we end off on a win. Bowling Green, Colorado, Big 12 Championship. To secure our first round bye. And probably to launch Colorado into the playoffs. Well, not probably. It will launch Colorado into the playoffs. But here we go. Of course, conference championship games, neither team is necessarily on the road, so kicking should be fine. I've had problems with that in the past. I don't know necessarily in this series, but I know just playing the game. As Marcus Woods starts us off on the 22. I don't usually like getting the ball first. I don't know. I don't know how you guys like it, but I always prefer kicking off first. I like having the security of knowing I can go into the second half down by 3 or something, and I get the ball at half. I can give myself a lead by the time they get the ball back. But hopefully that's not a problem for us here. 1st and 10. Just give the ball to the bell cow. Marcus Woods gets me 14, first play of the game. We just got to do that. Last game, we didn't really run the ball as much as I think we should have, and it ended up being closer than it should have been. This is why I say that. Although Ashford is quick. Ashford at number 12, although they should not even have a number 12. That is retired, as we all know. But those guys were pretty quick. Almost caught my 99 speed running back from behind. But either way, he outran them. Touchdown Bowling Green, 7-0 to start. That's how you start the Big 12 Championship right there. I didn't even have a moment to, get excited. I was just, processing what was happening. Of course, it's a Saturday as I'm streaming this / recording it. Doing this a lot earlier than I usually do, so not sure how awake I'm going to be for some of these calls. Although recently, I mean, some of my calls haven't exactly been electric, so what's new? 1st and 10, the RPO, Julian Lewis is just going to take off with it. Only get a yard out of it. Alright. Interesting. Looks like Julian Lewis is not going to be afraid of running the ball today. Neither is their running back, but maybe they should be. Only got a yard on 1st and 2nd down by running the ball. Excuse me, does that say Nick Clayton has 29.5 sacks on the season? Oh my lord. I knew he was having a good year. I didn't know he was having a 30-sack season. Holy crap. That has to be team stats. There's no way. That, I would have gotten a notification that's a record. Marquand Hodgins swats away the streak. Colorado will punt. Yeah, there's no way. I'll check that after the game. There's no way he has 30 sacks. Marcus Woods on the punt return. I took it a little wide, bumped into the defender. Maybe could have had a touchdown if I didn't smack into that guy. We still got the ball 1st and 10, though. Can't outrun the edge rusher. I'll just throw that away. They had to contain. Wasn't really able to do much about it. 2nd and 10. It didn't look like my favorite front to run on, but we got a lot of room here. There's Marcus Woods' 2nd touchdown of the Big 12 championship game. 3 rushes, 2 touchdowns. That's a good start. There we go. Now we're kicking. Team's firing on all cylinders. Last couple of years have ended out sad for us. We've won the conference championship games, and we've gotten... I mean, year 2 was a one and done in the playoffs. Year 3 was lost in the, I think, semis. We're looking for that ring this year. We are looking for a ring. We have the team for it. Hunter McGeary, tackle for loss. 2nd and 12. Defense is firing today. They go with the underneath route. Nick Clayton able to catch him from behind. That's only a gain of 4. We'll make it 3rd and 8. We're sending heat. In fact, I'm going to put Nagiri a little bit more in the box here. Nope, backed away. And I picked it off! Hunter McGeary with the pick. Juju Lewis tried to throw it out of the sack. Instead, probably should have just held on to it, taken the sack, and punted. We'll have the ball on the 20. And Marcus Woods fighting. Give me 18. 1st and goal on the 2. He's got 150 yards in the first 5 minutes. Couldn't quite fight in that time. 2nd goal. All right. Asterisk. He has 142. Close enough. He'll take the speed option. He's got too much speed on the outside. There's number 3. We won it. 21-0 already. Blink and you missed it. Defense is hot. Offense is hot. We'll take the underneath. They'll only get, what, 4? Yeah. I mean, that puts them on schedule, but that's their most productive play on offense today. I'm not mad at that. We'll take another drag route. Only get a yard that time. 3rd and 5. All right, what do we got here? They're going to chuck it deep. Suggs is able to break it up. 4th and 5. They'll punt again. They have 10 yards of offense. 10. Marcus Woods is going to get a chance to return this here. 6 skills didn't quite help me out there. Still got it to about the 37. Not bad. This feels like a shot play. They're pushing everybody up. This is a shot play. Eugene Hilton's got a step. That's a touchdown. Come on now. You can't do that. You lull him to sleep with the run. You catch him lacking with a deep bomb. 28-0. First quarter. 50 rule him in the Big 12 championship. Why don't we? This is the number 14 team in the country? Really? This is the best you had for us. Shameful. Come on. That was a broken play and a half. They shouldn't have even bothered throwing that. They lost 3 on it. 2nd and 13 here. They go for another RPO. Had a hard flat on. He juked him out and got hurt. 3rd and 7. It's a screen. Can we get out there? We do. Oh, we're out there beautifully. Loss of 5. Melvin Lassiter's 2nd TFL of the game. They'll punt again. Suffocating. Wow, alright. Looped a little bit too far for my blockers to be able to actually get there. What do we got this drive? Jacone Duffy over the middle. Maybe more to the outside at that point. Still a gain of 4 either way. You flip it. It's 6. Did I say 4? I don't know. Marcus Woods. Do it again. Zero had a really good pursuit angle there. That's still like 30 yards. Cheeseman will check into the game. He breaks a tackle. Almost fought his way in, but that's still on the 1. All good. Just gives Marcus Woods another rushing touchdown opportunity here. Didn't get it that time, but somehow moves the chains. The touchdown, the first down marker was basically on the goal line. Somehow we managed to get a first down there. Does outrun the defensive tackle. Touchdown Marcus Woods. 9 for 180 and 4 touchdowns in the first quarter. 35-0. This team wants it, man. What else can you even say? This team wants it. And before anybody even says anything, because I know it would be coming, 35-0 in the first quarter, there's no way. Heisman. And it's still on Matt 10 sliders. It's not on base Heisman. It's even harder. Go play action on first down. Juju Lewis overthrew the receiver. And he got popped anyways. Eight yards of offense for Colorado. Versus our 200 and something. Yeah, glad you guys drove all the way from Boulder to Arlington just to watch your team get eviscerated. I'm sure that was worth the second mortgage you had to take out on your house to afford these tickets. Juju Lewis is going to take off here. And they're going to move the chains. Okay, that was a gain of like 15 yards. Maybe 13. Okay, maybe they're going to find a bit of success here with the QB run. It's not going to let me contain. All good. We got speed. Juju Lewis tried to take off again. Didn't work that time. QB draw. You gain 2. All right. 3rd and 8. Put Garcia in the box. They're going to chuck it deep. That's a big height advantage and he gets mossed. Touchdown, Colorado. They've been trying to exploit that all day. They finally got it. Okay. Yeah, Deshaun Suggs is like 5'9". I think that receiver was probably 6'5". Just completely head-topped him. Riggs will take the return out. We'll start at the 20. All right. Colorado seems to have a little bit of life here. Let's take it out of them. Okay, I thought I was keeping that. Never mind. All right. 2nd and 10. Okay, we started out so hot. Do not let them get momentum. Ethan Alk has room. Breaks the tackle from the edge rusher. 1st down. They got a quick edge rusher, and they seem to really like putting the contains on. Latu catches it off the tip from the defensive lineman for 15. That's just the type of day it's been so far for Colorado. You do one thing right, and 3 things go horribly wrong. Wow, he broke off of that, huh? Okay. Having to make us sustain a drive a little bit more here. That's fine. Marcus Woods got blocks. That's 200 yards. Can he outrun the safety? He can. Touchdown number 5. I think he was like 6 or 7 touchdowns away from breaking the Barry Sanders record. I figured he would get it through the playoffs. He's going to have it by the Big 12 championship game. I mean, he has been cooking today. And we're a quarter and a half in. He's got 5 touchdowns. We'll go play action here on 1st down. I'm all over that. I probably could have picked it if I tried harder. I'll just take the tackle for only a 2-yard gain, though. Can't be too greedy. Well, they really like play action, huh? They'll throw it away instead of taking the sack. 3rd and 8. Julian Lewis took off, threw it on the run. Honestly, it was a great throw. Receiver just got popped. Ball popped loose, 4th and 8. They'll punt. Oh, we got room on the return, too. This might be a touchdown if we can outrun the punter, and we can. Touchdown, Marcus Woods. His 6th of the game. 1st on the punt return. Man, it's every phase of the game right now for this team. 57-yard punt return according to the stats. I feel like it was probably more than that. I'm not sure how accurate that number actually is. We'll start 1st and 10 on their own 14. I mean, you gotta assume that this is not how Colorado wanted to start, right? Down 49-7. Oh, again, another one, another user play I probably could have made if I wasn't bad. Already had one with McGeary. But when I'm not using a safety, I guess it's not as easy to change directions. They'll hit the check down. Get 6 out of it. Okay. I would like some pressure, but I don't know about DB blitz. I think just overload. Yeah, this will work. Oh, pressure kind of got there, but he just leaked free. DK Gilly broke the tackle. Rico Garcia is able to wrap him up. Maybe blitzing was not the best idea. Maybe the D coordinator was onto something there. All right. Fair enough. They're not even trying to run the ball. They will here, though. And maybe that's why they're not. Gaining nothing. Quincy Orji able to tackle him at the line of scrimmage. They go for another run. I thought it was going to be another one of those RPOs they threw out, so I vacated. Made it 3rd and inches. They're going to run a QB sneak. You know, I always run the coach suggestions, but if they're going to come out here and goal line, I'm going to match it. I'm not letting you get this for free. He still got it anyways. Okay. I mean, how do you even stop that on a consistent basis? You just can't. Okay, now coach wants to blitz. But not before the 2-minute timeout, I guess. Okay. Another one of these RPOs on the blocks are beautiful. He ran out of bounds on his own accord. Probably had a touchdown. I took a terrible angle to it. Let's put you over here. Okay, that could have been a pick. Instead, it's a touchdown. Okay, well, we're going to stay in this one a little bit longer then. Because Colorado's not done yet. 8 plays, 86 yards in 3.5 minutes. All right. Briggs will get a chance to return. I should have just let it go out of the back of the end zone. Whatever, this is just more Marcus Woods rushing yards, so hell if I care. Spins back to avoid the linebacker, gets 6 out of it. All right, not bad. Not bad, makes it 2nd and 4. Oh, inside zone's got a lane. Maybe if I cut it to the right, I had a little more room. That's still a heck of a gain, though. Cheeseman checks in here for the read option. He's going to get the ball, and he's got blocks. Just was a little bit too fast to let Jacone Duffy actually make the block. Still moved the chains, though. This clock's running. All right, I got to get this ball out. Hit Barnes on the check down, go out of bounds. All right, 41 seconds. Still got all 3 timeouts. I'm going to try not to use them, though. I don't think we need to. At the 27. Let's move. Ah, they make the tackle. All right. Hurry it up. I like Dagger here. I like Eugene Hilton. I kind of did, but that corner played it really well. Austin Clay on the drag route. We got to get 6 yards. Doable. Let me hike the ball. Thank you. Marcus Woods. Touchdown. There's a 6th rushing touchdown of the game. I mean, do you believe yet? Same amount of plays. About 6 less yards in about 2 less minutes. Sammy Riggs, big hit. Well, that's not going to help them get points before the half. They got to go 91 yards. Nothing past you. They're just going to run it. All right. Sanders can't wrap him up. Nobody can. There we go. Finally, DK Gilly gets him wrapped up. Now will into half. Very successful first half from the team here. 56-14. That's a final score. That's not a halftime score. That's a final score. And that's a final set line. Okay, 17 run attempts in the first half is, like, way too many. Like, way too many. We got to tone that down here in the second half. Still probably going to get him over 300 yards and probably 7 touchdowns, maybe. All right, a lot better return here than the one to end the first half for Colorado. They're going on an empty play one. And it's not Juju Lewis that takes the first snap of the half. Do they already have their backups in, or did Juju just get benched? They put in Rashard Bush, sophomore quarterback. Well, backup QB, I'm going to send heat. Make the tackle, but not before they move the chains. Okay. I really feel like sending heat's going to be the move here. Yeah, they just have all their backups in. They've given up. It's halftime. They've already given up. McGarry able to knock it free from the tight end. 2nd and 10. I'll see out on the edge. I like that a lot more. Laster able to wrap up. 3rd and 8. Backup unit doesn't seem to be doing much better than the starters were. It's a screen. Can Stewart get there? Yes, kinda. Number 5 able to clean it up, make it 4th and inches, and they'll punt. That is a weak punt. Down by as many points as you are, that is a weak punt. And you're going to get burnt for it. Marcus Woods, 2nd punt return touchdown of the Big 12 championship. His 8th total of the game. Who needs rush attempts when he can just score it on the punt return? It's 63-14. I should have just went for 2. So we could call it early. Bliss timed up beautifully. Ja'Cory Stewart, TFL. 2nd and 15. Oh, play action. Not a great throw, but it got there. Wow. Okay. That moves the chains for him. 1st and 10, Colorado. Nothing open in the run game. I mean, absolutely nothing. Cleveland able to at least get credit for the TFL. Had about 4 different guys that were probably eligible for that one. 2nd and 12, they'll hit the tight end on the RPO, get a yard. 3rd and 11. Wrap up. Not before they get the first down. Man. Okay. Boy, they really like these RPOs, huh? Really like these RPOs. I literally have it set to play the pass. And they just keep passing it on the RPOs. And it is consistently open. Laster with the TFL, 3rd and 3. A little man-to-man action here. Makes the catch, man. I'm telling you, I try that. I've tried that at least 10 times. I don't think I've completed one of those. The computer has never missed one of those. Okay. Yeah, they're moving. David Washington has 100 yards. Dude, this backup quarterback has missed 1 throw. This time they run it on the RPO. Vince Thompson has -2 yards and a rushing touchdown. Jerome Bettis stat line. They're really going to make me have to go for 2 to get this 50, huh? Whatever. You know what? I'm not going to go for 2. If I'm going to win by 50, I'm going to win by 56. Latu can't hang on. 2nd and 10. Just give it to Marcus Woods and let him cook. Not if 57 can't get hands on anybody. Third and 7. Both the receivers on the outside are wide, should be open here. Yeah, Eugene Hilton. Can't hang on! Oh, come on, man. We'll punt. Finally. Yeah, I mean, give them credit. They're still trying. They are still trying. Cannot fault them for that. It is, however, very annoying when I want to just be out of this game. Vince Thompson, dual spin move is nuts. Okay. I'm telling you, dude, every time the backups in this game play significantly better than the starters. Every single time. Smoke. 3rd and 3. Let's play the sticks. I'm stuck on a D tackle. Okay. Sure. 1st down. I can't even be mad, dude. I'm up by 40 points. But, like, come on. I feel like Kurt Signetti, dude. I'm sitting here up by 1,000,000 points, and I'm mad we're not executing. Because really, that has no business being a completion. That is a running back. Completely cooking my corner 1. Go with the... I don't even know what that was. They'll take 2 off of it, I guess. Just in heat. There we go. Wrapped him up. 3rd and 9. Get him off the field here. Or allow a touchdown. Yeah, that's fine too. These fucking backups are... If I played the backups this entire time, I don't think that we would have won this game. I'm dead serious. This backup offense is just way better than the starters. And that's how it is always in this game. I don't get it. Alright. Let's chew 8 minutes and 43 seconds off this clock. I doubt it happens this drive, but we gotta get it done eventually. In fact, I'm going into the chew clock. I need this game done. I'm gonna get mad over something that simply does not matter. 63. Cannot make a block. There's 300 yards for Marcus Woods, though, by the way. That's sick. Cheeseman will check in. That was a Marcus Woods play. And I didn't know Marcus Woods wasn't going to be in. 3rd and 4. What do I gain from punting here? What do I honestly gain from punting? I would rather just have the ball so I can chew clock. This is objectively probably just bad sportsmanship, but I want to chew this clock. We'll move the chains. I don't care about field positioning at this point. I am up by, what, quick math, 35 points. I don't care. I would have been up by 50 and simmed to the end of it if I went for 2, like, a couple touchdowns ago. We're going to go to full-time keep fresh here. Hopefully that subs on Marcus Woods. Nope. Okay. Well, against 6. He should not be in this game right now. I am terrified he's going to get hurt. Maybe I shouldn't even say that. Don't speak it into existence, but... Alright, we'll give it to Cheeseman here. He's got a lot of yards. Let's just get this game over with. Woods checks back in. Had almost too much speed for his own good there. Wasn't ready for that speed boost. Marcus Woods breaks a tackle down to the 5. I mean, he wants this rushing touchdown record in a game. Screw National. He wants the game record, too. There's the 2-minute timeout. We've chewed a lot of this clock. That's what I wanted. Cheeseman will take the snap. He's going to get the carry. And he's going to get the touchdown. Should I just kneel it there? Maybe. But, hey, I run coach suggestions. They didn't suggest I kneel it, so I'm not going to. Sue me. Colorado, if you could do me a solid and chew off a minute 58 of this clock so we can both go home without any major injuries, that would be swell. We'll see what they do here, 1st and 10. They will go out of bounds. You gotta be kidding me. Guys, you're down by 42. Give it up. We're going screens and missing the throw. Alright. I don't like hot blitz. We'll do that. Cooked him. Just wrap up. The team doesn't care anymore, man. And, like, fair enough. I'm trying to get out of here as much as possible. Hodgins can't pick it off, dude. Oh, my lord. My DBs have, like, 90-plus catching, and none of them can actually hold on to the damn football. Ephraim Asiata gets a sack. Hell yeah, dude. 3rd and 19. They go for a check down. Do they even snap this ball? They probably will, just to make it look a little... Yeah, they will snap it instantly. Cool. Well, there's your huge 3 to cut the lead to 39, actually. Chris Paul-esque. I almost had a lane there for a second. All right, one last carry here. We'll be getting out of here with the Big 12 title. We'll see if Marcus Woods wants to return it for a touchdown just for fun. Not quite, but he'll make it 362 rushing yards. Not bad. Not a bad showing from the boys here. Bowling Green, for the 2nd consecutive year, are Big 12 champions. 2 times in the 2 seasons we spent in the Big 12. This will be our last season of the Big 12, like I said before the game. We're just smoking everybody. That's the title game. That's the second best team in the Big 12, and we just beat them by 39. We only threw the ball 9 times. 6 for 9, 105, and a touchdown. Nice. Rushing, Marcus Woods, 28, 362, and 6. Gideon Cheeseman, 5 for 45, and a touchdown. Receiving, our leading receiver had 2 catches. Eugene Hilton did have that long touchdown, though. Defensively, 4 TFLs for Lassiter, 2 for Ja'Cory Stewart. TFLs for Asiata, Sterling Sanders, Cleveland, Clayton, Hunter McGeary. The lone sack of the game went to Ephraim Asiata, and then Hunter McGeary got the user pick, and then Marcus Woods had 2 punt return touchdowns as well. Marcus Woods scored, 6 times 8? 42. He scored 42 points just on his own. Marcus Woods has set the national single-season rushing touchdown record, breaking the Barry Sanders record. Man. What a guy. Sets the Bowling Green rushing touchdown record, obviously. And we have won the Big 12 championship. We'll check the records. There it is. Marcus Woods, 40 rushing touchdowns. Doesn't have the yards record yet. Daniel Hill broke that in 2026 with 29.51. We'll check season stats. Obviously, as the playoffs go, they'll go up a bit more. I just want to see. Okay, so Marcus Woods is about, 70 yards from the yards record? So will get that next game. Ethan Houck even on the ground, 500 yards and 10 touchdowns. Cheeseman with 300 yards and 6. Receiving, Marcus Woods had 1,000 yards receiving as well. This offense just kind of finds one running back and just makes them the entire offense. I want to check, though. Yeah, Nick Clayton has 9.5. I don't know why at the beginning of the game it said that he had 29.5 sacks. That's the team stat. So he's not even the leader in sacks for the team. It's Sterling Sanders with 13. It was Sterling Sanders, Nick Clayton, and then the linebackers on blitzes. Melvin Lasser with 4.5, Ja'Cory Stewart 3.5, Cleveland 3.5. A lot of guys with 4.5 to 3.5 sacks. Martreese Dilliard was our full-time starting edge rusher and only recorded half a sack in 14 tackles. He just wasn't that good, man. Straight up. They had 3 defensive touchdowns as well. How many interceptions do we even have on the year? McGeary had 2. 1 for Laster, Gilly, Garcia, Nick Clayton. I forgot about that. Ja'Cory Stewart and Deshaun Suggs. Who's going to transfer for brand exposure? Well, surely not. This playoff run will almost certainly give us enough brand exposure to have that not happen. You would have to think. Marquand Hodgins with 21 deflections and 0 interceptions. 15 for DK Gilly. I would assume at least 80% of those deflections are dropped picks. That is mind-boggling. We should have had upwards of 20 picks this season. And we finished with, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. We had 8 picks on the year. We should have had 20, probably. How many forced? We only forced 2 fumbles on the season. Garcia with 1, Ja'Cory Stewart with 1. And then, yeah, this is the one that's crazy to me. Marcus Woods, 1,348 yards and 10 punt return touchdowns. Crazy. We're going to advance the week here. Get to our first playoff game. We are now the number 2 ranked team in the country. That's sick. Hunter McGeary, Big 12 Defensive Player of the Week for having the interception. And no surprise, Marcus Woods will be National Offensive Player of the Week, as he is every week. Go ahead and blue through Army Navy. Now in a recruiting battle for that linebacker. Marcus Woods wins the Walter Camp. He's going to win the Maxwell and then the Heisman. There's Maxwell. And there's the Heisman. Marcus Woods, 2,883 rushing yards, 256 carries. That will only go up in the playoffs. 40 rushing touchdowns, I think, is the main number that gave him this award. And also having 10 punt return touchdowns and 10 receiving touchdowns. He had 60 touchdowns in the regular season. DK Gilly wins the Bednarik, I would assume just because he had 21 pass deflections. Or, no, he had 15. It was Marquand Hodges that had 21. He also wins the Nagurski Award. That's cool. Marcus Woods wins the Doak Walker to nobody's surprise. And I'm sure he's winning the Jet as well. DK Gilly with the Jim Thorpe Award, Best DB. Yep, there's the Jet for 2,000 all-purpose return yards. Not going to let me move because for some reason it doesn't let me do that until I get all the award pop-ups. There we go. Well, look at job offers, I guess. Why not? D coordinator at Iowa State, O coordinator at Kentucky, OC at just Kentucky, DC at Northwestern, and head coach at West Virginia. I'm good. We got something special going on here at Bowling Green. Take a look at the All-Americans. Marcus Woods, no surprise, national first team, as well as Nick Clayton, Sterling Sanders, and DK Gilly. Second team, did we have anybody? Marquand Hodgins made second team All-American. Not bad. I don't think we started any freshmen. None that made the All-American team. Big 12 is just going to be... It's just going to be Bowling Green. Oh, that's just the freshmen. Okay. First team, Marcus Woods, Shaq McCroy, Nick Clayton, Sterling Sanders, Melvin Lasser, DK Gilly. Second team, Ethan Houck, Jaden Ball. Really? Marquand Hodgins made second team All Big 12 and second team All-American. Was it those? Did those guys make? Really? No. Oh, I guess Dwayne Galloway made second team All-American, so he got the nod for Big 12 first team. That's whack. Whatever. Freshman Eosef Alatu, Larry Barnes, Bo Allen, Steven. Okay, so we did start a good amount of freshmen. They just were all red shirts. Except for Valami McCracken. Really? He played like 2 snaps. He had 1 tackle. 13 assists. Monty Boot, he played in 1 game and made All-American. Big 12 All-American, huh? Okay. Alright. I guess. I don't really know what goes into those, but sure. Go ahead and take a look at early National Signing Day. See what we got for some of these guys. Jason Abram has star. Awesome. Meredith with impact. Elite for Mike Gesicki, the offensive lineman. That's big. Earl Spalding with normal. That sucks. For now, Mama with elite dev. Oh, he's going to be special. I haven't even scouted him. I just know he's going to be special. Jose Penalto with elite. Shaheen Breeze with elite. Nick Livings with impact. Ian Moffat with impact. Rodney McNabb with just normal. Trent Johns with impact. And we don't know anybody else yet. Quincy Tompkins we're in a recruiting battle with Auburn for. Hopefully that makes it to the offseason. Otherwise, they're just going to win outright. Everybody else, I think we're in pretty good shape for, except for Carlos Chosen. Because at the last second, Notre Dame was somehow able to switch to a hard sell. And they're just going to get him. That sucks. He looks like a really good prospect. And Jamerson, whatever his name is, going to go to Alabama. All right. Week 2, who we playing? We have 2 guys threatening a transfer right now. That's fine. Playing Notre Dame in the Sugar Bowl. Okay. It's interesting. Take a total look at the bracket here. I didn't look at that last week. So Memphis was the last seed in. They were the group of 5 representative. Indiana was the 4 seed. Clemson at the 1. Ohio State at the 3. Of course, we got the 2 seed. It was Auburn or Notre Dame, and Notre Dame smoked Auburn. Okay. 52-17. That is a little scary. I'm not going to lie. 52-17 is crazy, but, I mean, we've smoked everybody we played, so. Granted, I don't think we've played a Notre Dame yet. Take a look at their roster, see what they're cooking with here. Good Lord, they're all the way down here. Okay, they got speed at DB. They got a lot of speed at DB. Wow. Okay. Their quarterback's a 93 overall. Their backup's Connor Moberly, the Iowa State, currently the backup. Might not be in the starter in the future. Yeah, 93 overall, 85 speed, 99 throw power, really good accuracy. He's going to be tough to stop. The running back's got 92 speed. He's a 93 overall. They also got Aeneas Williams and Daniel Bray we probably got to worry about. At receiver, Jerome Bettis Jr. Not quite a Jerome Bettis build, but interesting. Yeah, their receiver room looks really good as well. Sean Wilson, really? Ended up being an 80 overall and wide receiver 5 for Notre Dame. Okay. Got a really good tight end, offensive line. They got a 99 overall across the board. I just peeped that. That's not good. Interior of their O-line looks to be... The O-line looks solid. The guards look to be a bit questionable, maybe. Edge rushers look insane. They have 5 90 overall plus edge rushers with their morale boost right now. Morale/motivator. Okay. Their D tackles are Jordan Crawford and this 87 overall guy. Carter Hurt might also blend in as well with 84 speed at 6'4", 304. They got really good linebackers. Really good linebackers. Wow. And then their corners, 99, 94, 97 speed with a 92 guy might mix in occasionally. Safeties, they have 2 90 plus overall free safeties and a 91 overall strong safety. Okay. Their special teams is weak. Okay, this is not going to be an easy team to beat. At all. In fact, I'm a little bit nervous for this game. We are 12 overalls worse than Notre Dame. Okay, I'm going to stall a little bit longer. Let's look at what job offers we got. Head coach at Duke, DC at Buffalo. Okay, this... I mean, Notre Dame's the type of team that could have made it to the national championship game. Okay. That's a really good overall team. But we're not going to beat them if we don't play them, so. Here we go. Hey, if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. We will start kicking the ball off. Hey, Marcus Woods, you want to prove you're the best player in college football? Go win us this game. Prove you weren't stat padding against inferior Big 12 opponents. We averaged 730 yards a game. That's insane. They start out in a bit of a run formation. I'm not going to run commit here or anything. They will pass, so good thing I didn't. And they will start by beaming us deep. Marquand Hodgins is cooked. Notre Dame has scored on the first play of the game. So that's what we've gotten ourselves into. Okay. How is this team the 7 seed, bro? That is a crazy draw. Who beat this team is what I want to know. Not a bad return, at least. Starts us at 22. Okay. I honestly don't know how we're going to move the ball on offense. They just have better guys than us at every facet of the game. They have speedy guys, but hey, I guess they don't have a 99 speed guy. And that's what's going to make the difference. First play almost was a touchdown. Still 24 yards. Not bad. Yeah, I mean, they can just kind of do this all game, and I'm not going to be able to do anything about it. Marcus Wood sneaks up for 2. This is going to have to be a lot of dink and dunk offense here. Yosef Alatu catches it over the middle. 3rd and inches. This feels like a beat 'em deep scenario. I think they're going to run commit. If we don't get it, we have a 4th down. Eugene Hilton beat him Eugene Hilton beat him at the snap. Struggle with my words there. But it's a touchdown. That's how you respond. They were ready for the run. They were not ready for a throw on 3rd and inches. We just got to out-scheme this team. This is one of the few teams we're going to play all year that I think has more talent than us. This is the type of game that we have to just beat them with play calling. Okay, let's see if we can not give up a touchdown on the first play this time. They tried to go for the same guy. Luckily, we broke it up that time. 2nd and 10. Cleveland able to break off the block. 3rd and 10. Needed that. Play the sticks. Completes it underneath, 1st down. I had to make a decision, and I guess I picked the wrong one. Although, was it? Because the other one was probably going to be the same result. Tell you what, they were a lot more pass-heavy than I expected a Notre Dame team to be. Seem to have a different coordinator. Or head coach. Maybe Marcus Freeman is somewhere else. Or maybe they just read the scouting report, because running the ball is not going to work. 3rd and 10. Come on, defense. You gave up the last one you were at. Don't allow 2 in a row. Nothing easy here. They beat me over the top. That's me. That just is me. I didn't think you were going to have that much finesse on that ball. Wow, okay. Wrap up. DK Gilly. They broke a tackle. Forward progress is still respected, though. Okay. I kind of thought he was going to lose forward progress because of the broken tackle. Suppose not. They beat me at the seam, and he's got room. Thankfully, we make the tackle. I don't know what that was. No, I had my speakers on. All right, well, 1st and goal for Notre Dame. Try to fit it into the tight end, didn't work. 2nd and goal. They go for a speed option, and we're We were on that, but the QB breaks the tackle and runs into the end zone, no problem. I mean, come on. Breaks a user tackle attempt. Not much more I can really do about that. Yeah, we're going to really have to rely on our offense to win this game. This doesn't seem like Notre Dame's offense is going to be very easily stopped. And 57 can't hold on to his fucking block. I need you guys here today, man. We can't be missing blocks right now. Can't happen. Marcus Woods has room. Marcus Woods outruns the defense. Touchdown. That's what we need. And there's the record. $14-all. I'm happy he got the record, but I am way more concerned about just the points right now. The defense find a way to get off the field here. Whatever it takes. This running back is shifty. Okay. All right. Yeah, no, this Notre Dame team is just nuts. But we jumped. Sterling Sanders jumped. Oh, you can't do that, man. You cannot do that to me. That's our first neutral zone infraction of the season. And it's in the playoffs. Come on. That's a senior making that type of mistake. You cannot let that happen to you, Sterling. He's a transfer. Maybe this is his first time in the playoffs with this type of an environment. But you just cannot let that happen to you. That ball just bounced off my DB's shoulder and he didn't even react to it. Cool. 2nd and 5. You know what? It's like they gained 5 yards on first down. Nope, not a big deal. I don't know what type of defense that was, but I guess it worked. They're going to count that as... No, I don't think they counted that as a deflection. 3rd and 5, play the sticks. They didn't let me get it off. Man, dude, this quarterback is dicing me right now. He's putting the ball exactly where it has to be. Man. Couldn't break off the block that time. Tackle, whatever. 2nd and 9. Haven't really sent much heat. We'll try it. I don't know if I love it. Hodgins swats it away. Maybe I should have went for the pick, but Lord knows he probably wasn't catching it anyways. Play the 6. They're going to test this deep. Swats it away incomplete. Finally, the defense gets off the field. They will punt. Okay. Just let that go. Just let that go. I know how good of a return man we have, but I liked how their defense was setting up as far as their chances of stopping us on that. We'll take the ball at the 20. Because we're going to move the ball either way. Marcus Woods is just too good with the ball in his hands. Maybe play action could work pretty well for us here. Had to just get rid of it. Lost 2 yards. Better than losing more than that, I suppose. We're going to get this play off for the quarter. Screen to Marcus Woods. Big hit. It sets up 3rd and 3 at the start of the 2nd. We need to capitalize off their inability to score that drive. Have to capitalize here somehow. Even if it's a field goal, that's fine. We just need points. Hilton unable to make the catch. We'll punt. 4th and 3, I debated going for it, but I don't think it's worth it. Might have been a solid punt if it had a bit more kick power. 1st and 10 at the 25, I would have been better off just going for a boot down the middle. That's a lot of room up the middle. Cannot let that happen. Absolutely cannot let that happen. Not hot blitz. For the love of God, not hot blitz. Gilly able to knock it free. 2nd and 10. Come on, boys. Make magic happen. They're able to complete it, but they only get 3. 3rd and 7. Coming out of empty. QB overthrows his target. Wow, that's lucky. They'll punt again. You're not going to get many misses out of Bandy. I just got a feeling that's not going to be a common occurrence today. We'll take the ball at the 30. Okay, now we really need to score. Wood's able to make the catch. Their linebacker is fast enough to keep up with him. Oh, come on, man. Marcus Woods. He's not able to keep up with him that time. And he's got space. Give me that block. Didn't get it. Broke the tackle, couldn't stay in bounds. Huge gain, though. Huge gain. 1st and 10 at the other 16. Cheeseman checks in. He'll get the ball. And he's got room. Stiff arming into the end zone. Touchdown, Bowling Green. We take the lead. All right. Notre Dame has an injury on the PAT. That's fine. At least it's not us. I didn't know who it was. Hopefully it's just a special teamer for their sake. They'll take this kick out. That's not a good idea. They'll start at the 15. Lost 10 yards because he wanted to, I don't know, show off or something. First and 10, Notre Dame. Man, this running back. This offense is insane, man. If it's not the running back cooking us for 10 yards a carry, the quarterback is just dicing us right now. RPO. Rico Garcia can't make the tackle. He's gone. He's gone. 21 all. I blitzed. They ran an RPO. Their quarterback already has 260 passing yards. Oh, brother. Really badly timed blitz. I really was not expecting an RPO there. They know not to kick at Marcus Woods. They have kicked every single kick return Sammy Riggs' way. 1st and 10 out of empty. What do they have? Middle's wide open. Iosef Alatu, 1st down. I don't like that linebacker has platinum aftershock. I really don't like that. That's going to complicate things a lot for us today. Latu again over the middle. DB had incredible makeup speed to not make that like a 20-yard gain. 2nd and 4 on the ground this time. Marcus Woods thought he might have had daylight. Still a hell of a game. He'll tote the rock again. Another big gain. If he broke that tackle, that's a touchdown. That's still a heck of a game. This is the type of game we need out of him. Cheeseman will take over as the back. He'll get the ball. He's got space. He's got a touchdown. His 2nd of the game. On 2 carries. Bowling Green back on top. If defense can give me one more stop here before the half, I think we're in really good shape. Even if we can't score afterwards, I think we're good. That's a lot of space, man. They keep getting a lot of space on these inside zones. I don't like that. Incomplete. Tried to test Gilly. Didn't work. 3rd and 6. Hits over the middle. They're going to give him the first. That is a questionable spot. That's a questionable spot, but in this game, you're not going to be able to overturn it. There was not a single part of his body that was over the line to gain, but they gave it to him anyways. Suggs with a great open field tackle on a guy that's not very hard to bring down. Not very easy to bring down, I should say. We'll take the check down, wrap up. All right, 3rd and 8 at the 2-minute timeout? Yeah. Come on. Get me off the field here, defense. Overthrew him again. I think both of his main overthrows have been on those corner routes. He just cannot connect with his receiver there. And they'll punt. Marcus Woods has room on the return. Punter to beat. Oh, he kind of beat him, but the angle he took to beat him let the rest of the team catch up to him. Still a hell of a return. Minute 44 to go, 28 yards. Cheeseman's still at the back. He's going to get the ball here. Not the best read. I'll give that to you. That was not the best read of the situation. You only got 2 there. 2nd and 8. Got to throw that away. I really expected Eugene Hilton to just burn him on that because that was man coverage. Just knocked him way off of his route and then ran it for him. 3rd and 8. Oh, I really don't want to give them the ball back, but I don't know if I have much of a choice. Jacone Duffy makes the diving catch in traffic. Move them chains, big fella. Marcus Woods is open underneath. We'll take 5. Notre Dame calls the timeout. Okay, they want the ball back with a chance to score before the half. I get that. I would too. Woods is going to get the ball. He'll make it 3rd and 2. We have a free play. Didn't get the first down, but they had a corner lined up 3 yards on our backfield. That'll move the chains. You cannot do that. You just simply cannot let that happen if you're Notre Dame. Unforced errors will kill you this time of year. Marcus Woods broken tackle. Marcus Woods down to the 1. That's gorgeous. That is actually gorgeous. Put it on 2 clock. Give me an Ethan Houck QB sneak. That's a short yard to gain. Tell me I can get it. We got it. Touchdown, Bowling Green. 14-point lead pending the extra point. We got it. Nine seconds to make sure they don't get a touchdown before the half, and we get the ball to start the third quarter. That is a big touchdown right there. Big hit on the return as well. They got 7 seconds. Are they going to do anything with it is the question. Give them cushion. If they run it, that's fine. They will run it. Okay, can somebody get there? No. I mean, really. I said give cushion. I didn't pass commit. I figured if we had somebody deep, we could at least, like, be able to tackle him. Didn't matter. They scored before the half to make it a one-possession game. You gotta be kidding me. I did everything right there. I literally did everything you could possibly ask me to do there, and it didn't matter. Okay, well. They will let Marcus Woods return this kick. That's not a good decision. Maybe it was. We didn't even make it to the 20. Give me the block. We got it. 24 is able to catch up to him. I hate how much speed this defense has, man. It's really ruining my plans right now. Injury to Notre Dame. That looked like a corner. Maybe it was a safety? I don't know. Either way, that's going to be big. Ethan Houck makes the throw on the run to Marcus Woods. Every single one of their defenders has aftershock, it feels like. I really hate that. Still move the chains, though. Hit Jacone Duffy over the middle. 2nd and 6. Latu on the drag route. He's got room. He's got the chains. He's got 5 for 42 this game. Probably one of, if not the best game of his season thus far. Marcus Woods. He's got a crease. He's up to the 4. Cheeseman checks in on the goal line. If I cut that up earlier, that's probably a touchdown. It's fine, though. Gives me more time to chew. 3rd and goal now. Their defense is stout right now. Latu over the middle. Touchdown. Cooked them immediately. We take our 2-possession lead back. It should be 3 scores still. Josh Janowski is hurt again. We just got him back. Oh, come on, man. They'll take the knee. I don't really get what the point of auto-flipping this is. It's the same on both sides. Little RPO screen. Gilly able to make the tackle. 2nd and 7. Haven't blitzed in a while. Maybe this could throw him off. It did. Corey Stewart able to get there on the sack. Abdominal tear for Josh Janowski. His season's probably over. Oh my lord, he's hurt like every game, it feels like. His injury rating must actually be like a 7. Third and 14, they'll take the check down. Only get 4. They'll punt. All right, offense, chew this clock, score another touchdown. I think we're in the clear. Marcus Woods start us off at the 47. Not bad. I mean, I see that press man on the outside, but they have fast enough corners. I think they can get away with it. Especially if we can just run up the middle and get a free first down. They read that one pretty well. Still got a yard. They're putting a lot of guys in the box right now. I don't know if a speed option is going to work very well. Let's go with a regular inside zone. Sneaks forward for 5. 3rd and 4. Cheeseman checks in. I don't know if he was going to get the ball anyways. Take off with Ethan Houck. Need the chains moved, and we got it. That was a risky play to not just slide there, going after an aftershock linebacker. But we needed the yards, and we got it. Ethan Houck is just that dog. Marcus Woods with 10. He's just a beast. What can I say? Maybe should have kept that one. All good, though. We're kind of in chew clock mode right now. We're guaranteed to at least make this a 3-possession game no matter what if we don't turn the ball over. Or we could just score right now. Touchdown Marcus Woods on the screen. That's a 21-point game. That's what I'm talking about. All right, we're taking care of business right now. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Just wrap up. They had a lane there for a second, but it closed up just in time. It's a read option. We're there. All right. I didn't really mean to switch off, but it worked out pretty well for us. Corey Stewart able to get the TFL. 2nd and 11 on a 21-point game to start the 4th quarter. This is exactly where we like being. Okay. Okay. Four's up in chat. As much as this game feels like it's over, it's not. It's not even close. I know how this game works. The second you feel comfortable, you're automatically put on your ass. 3rd and 4% in heat. Because it's a run. And they're going to get stopped. 4th and 3, they're going to go for it. I mean, I would too. That's why you run it on 3rd down, I suppose. It was just an all hitches play. Yeah, slant spacing. Man. That's the play you run when you need 3 yards, and they needed 3 yards, and they ran it and got it. Fair enough. I mean, could somebody on that side actually play their zone? Every single person on the left side of the field was wide open. I was over the middle. Nobody was over the middle, so maybe I should have just vacated. This feels like a flood concept, maybe? No, it's a run. And it's a lot of yards. It's a first down. Kadarian Young has killed us today, man. Wrap up. 2nd and 10. It's another run. It's another stop for nothing. 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. Don't allow anything dumb. Get off the field. DK Gilly picks it off. Why am I taking this out? Okay, well, got a lot of work. Got a lot of space to chew clock here. Marcus Woods gets us out of the shadow of our own goal line, at least. Marcus Woods has got a lot of yards here. Marcus Woods, outrun him. Outrun him, Marcus. This is what you do best. Touchdown. 329 yards. And 3 touchdowns in the quarterfinals. 97 yards in a minute. 2 plays. That's what Marcus Woods does for your offense. I mean, if you wanted a game to prove any haters wrong, this is the type of game you needed from Marcus Woods. Just domination. The quarterback shook. He doesn't know what's going on. He's down 28 with 5 minutes left. He doesn't know how to respond to it. Okay, he seems to have figured out how to respond. I really did not have those on conservative the whole game, huh? Cleveland wraps them up. Here we go. Second and 15 now. They're going to take a check down. Really? That's what you think you need right now? Okay. Clock continues to move. 3rd and 11. What you got? Play the sticks. They take another check down and they move the chains off of it. Not quite, though. 4th and inches. This is for game, and they're not letting me fucking pinch the line. There it is. How does he have that much space? He's got a touchdown. Really? Tommy Bandy, huh? What a guy. They got to go for the onside here. They will. And we will recover. Who else? Marcus Woods. They're down 21. You think they use their timeouts here? I feel like I doubt it. First down. I really don't even know if I want first downs right now. I mean, I do for chewing clock purposes, but, you know. If they use one timeout, they'll let us just knee it out and get rid of all the clock. But since it's technically mathematically possible for them to come back in this game, they won't let us yet. So we'll just chew it out the old-fashioned way, I guess. By the old-fashioned way, I mean getting my star player killed. Get it to under 40 seconds left and just chew it out. Chew clock. This does actually chew the clock, but not all the way down. We don't have to hike this ball, and we won't. 56-35 will be your final score here. I'm not kicking this field goal. At a, 12 overall difference? The first time, I think, really all year we've had an overall disadvantage against our opponent. And we come out and beat them by 3 possessions. This is the type of game we needed to shut the haters up. Just all around, start to finish, belt. They said the Big 12 was weak. They said we weren't battle-tested. They said a real team like Notre Dame would come out and prove us we're frauds. Ethan Houck, 15 for 17, 200 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Marcus Woods, 23 for 344 and 2 touchdowns. Gideon Cheeseman, 4 for 36 and 2 touchdowns. Ethan Houck, 3 for 7, a touchdown. Receiving, Marcus Woods, 6 for 103, a touchdown. Iosef Alatu, 6 for 45 and a touchdown. Eugene Hilton, Jr., 1 for 44, a touchdown. Defensively, 2 TFLs for Ja'Cory Stewart, 2 TFLs for Matt Cleveland, 1 for Gillian Hodgins. Sacks, same guys that got the TFLs, Matt Cleveland, Ja'Cory Stewart. And a pick for DK Gilly that I honestly forgot about. No punt returns today. We had 3 attempts. We averaged 21 per punt return. That's still insane. But that will do it for this one. I'm still trying to decide if next episode will be one game or 2. I guess if it's an hour and a half, that means we made it to the national championship game. Otherwise, I mean, there's a 50-50 shot. So I guess we'll just have to tune in to find out. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I'll catch you in the next one.